Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next topic of our geography series, and from today we will be starting world climatic types, and the climatic type that we will discuss today is equatorial type of climate. Equatorial type. We will discuss it, but before starting I will give you a brief idea of various climatic types on which the later videos will come. Okay, so just make a square, and this will help you to understand all the climatic types. Okay, very important square. 0 degree, 10 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. All these are the longitudes. Okay, this is 0 degree, that is equator, we all know. 0 degree is equator, and it is 90 degree, that is around poles, polar region. Just make a line here. 30 degree, 10 degree. Okay, you will understand why I am dividing this. So this area after equator, the region is known as tropics. Okay, then we have warm temperate region. This region will be warm temperate region. Then we will have cold temperate region. Cold temperate region, and this one will be the polar region. So at different longitudes and at different regions, okay, there are various types of uh, climatic various climatic types are found. Okay, so we will discuss those climatic types. So at the equator you will find, obviously you will find the equatorial climate. Equatorial climate. Then in the east coast, generally you will find, in the tropics, in the east coast you will find deserts. Okay, then you will find savanna, and you will find monsoonal type of climate. Monsoon type of climate. Then in warm temperate climates you will find Mediterranean climate. You will find steppe grasslands, and you will find China type. So you can divide it that in these regions, we are in this side, in the western side, we are having kind of drier climates as compared to the eastern sides, wetter. Okay, I am not saying that there is no rainfall on the western sides which we are mentioning here, but it is compared to, it is drier as compared to the wetter side, that is on the climate type we are mentioning in the east. Then you will have British type here. Then you have Siberian type, and then we have Laurentian type. And at the end, this whole portion is Arctic type, that is in the poles, Arctic type climate. Now, you will see other things. These three are known as marginal climate. These three which you are seeing here, British climate, Mediterranean climate, and desert climate, these are known as marginal climate, marginal areas. Marginal climates, MARGINL, marginal climates. And in the Laurentian type and China type and monsoon type, you will find, here you will also find marginal climates. Why I am mentioning marginal climates? Because you will find some moderating effect in these regions. Moderating effect. Why? Because there could be presence of any factor which is letting these regions to have moderating effect. These three regions also, and these three regions also, there could be presence of ocean or any other thing around the landmass which could affect moderating climates. And these middle regions, that is Siberian, steppe, and savanna climate, these three are continental climate. These three are continental climate. That is, there is high change of diurnal temperatures. High change in diurnal climates. That is, you will find that the days are very warm, whereas the night is very cold. You can high change. That is, there is huge differences in the temperature in day and night in the continental climate, because there is no moderating effect as compared to the marginal climates. So this is the world climatic types. Okay, this is the major world climatic types, and this is what we will discuss. So let's start from equatorial climate. Today we will finish equatorial climate, and I don't want the videos to get too long. So that is why we will deal one or two climates per day, and today we will be dealing with equatorial climate, and the later climates we will deal tomorrow. So let's start with equatorial climate. Equatorial climate, that is found around equator. So first of all, we see the regions where equatorial climate is found. I am making just a rough world map. This is Australia. So you will find that the equator is passing from this region, just below India. This is the equator. Okay, that is 0 degree. So this equatorial climate, I think it should be little bit further equator. Okay, let it be. This is just a rough sketch. This equatorial climate will be found in this region. In this region, you will find Amazon rainforest. Amazon rainforest. Then here you will find Congo basin, and here Malaysia and in Indonesia. This is Malaysia and this will be Indonesia in this region. Malaysia and Indonesia. So these are the regions where you will find classic equatorial climates. Okay, these are the major regions. That is what I wanted to let you know. Now we will see what are the features of equatorial climate. Obviously, first of all, they receive rainfall throughout the year. Receive rainfall throughout the year. There is double peak rainfall. That is, although they will receive rainfall throughout the year, there will be two times where there will be peak rainfall. That is highest amount of rainfall, double peak rainfall. And these two rainfall are generally found between two equinoxes. Between two equinoxes. That is equinoxes. That is between spring equinox and autumn equinox. That is in around March and in around September, October. There will be very huge rainfall. Temperature is always more than 23 degrees Celsius. Okay, it is an optimum biome. That is, you will always find this biome to be energy surplus. Why energy surplus? Because the sun is always shining directly over this biome. Okay, you will find here tropical evergreen forest. Green forest such as rosewood, mahogany, ebony, piney, etc. So all these are tropical evergreen trees. Trees also will go up to 60 feet high. Very tall trees up to 60 feet high. Okay. Due to high energy found in these regions, you will find vegetation stratification in this region. vegetation stratification. What is this? Here you will find vegetation in various stratophytes. Suppose these are tall trees. Then there will be some short trees also. So these tall trees, the upper part of these tall trees are known as heliophytes. These tall trees are known as heliophytes, that is sun loving. Then these smaller trees or smaller shrubs are known as cyophytes, that is shadow loving. Obviously, due to the large canopy of these longer trees, the sunlight doesn't penetrate properly to the lower portion. So these are known as shadow loving. Then there will be some shrubs, climbers, which starts climbing on these taller trees. So those are known as epiphytes. So remember this epiphytes. They will give a description and they will give you in the exam that it is a type of forest where epiphytes are generally found. So you should know that it is talking about tropical evergreen forest or equatorial forest. So do remember it. So this is another major thing, okay, or another major feature. You will also find here that the 90% of insolation is 90% of insolation is intercepted at canopy level only. Canopy level, that is this for the upper parts of the canopy level, resulting in special plants, resulting in special plants, and these special plants are only these epiphytes. Okay, they don't have independent root, grow on other trees, and these epiphytes don't have independent root. They grow on other trees. You can see growing in other trees. Grow on other trees. So what happens as the sunlight here is intercepted at the canopy level only. So these epiphytes for sunlight moves to climb on this tree, and they don't have independent root. They'll grow on other trees. You will find the highest specific diversity in this region. In these equatorial areas, highest specific or not specific, sorry, species diversity, highest species diversity. So in highest species diversity found in equatorial regions, equatorial climate, and highest phyla diversity is found in coastal regions. Okay, coasts. So not coast, sorry, coral regions. Okay, so do remember that corals have highest phyla diversity, whereas these equatorial forests have highest species diversity. Then these are also known as lungs of earth. Lungs of earth, these forest, equatorial forest, because of their high carbon sequestration abilities. High carbon sequestration abilities. They are able to sequester a lot amount of carbon. Deforestation of these forests will result in secondary forest. Deforestation of these forests will result in secondary forest, that is they will be not as dense as the primary forest, and also they will be less diverse. The secondary forest will be less diverse and less energy efficient. That is why these trees needs to be protected from deforestation. The less energy deficient, and the common example can be seen in Belucin forest. Belucin forest, this is in Malaysia. So there was huge deforestation in the region for the resources, and when the secondary forest grow, you saw that the light starts entering in this forest. That is the density, the diversity, the energy efficiency is not that much as compared to the primary forest which were cut down. Light starts entering. Now we will see fauna. So fauna is dominated by arboreal animals, that is tree living. Dominated by, although other fauna is present, this is dominant fauna. Arboreal animals, that is tree living. Common animals could be lemurs or lemurs, what you want to say. Rhesus monkeys, rhesus, RFS. Rhesus, you will find orangutans in these regions. You will find gibbons. You will find apes. All these you will find are mainly arboreal animals. Okay. Human activities can be also seen in these regions by generally by tribes only, such as the major tribes which you can see in these regions are, for example, Orang Asli. They are present in Malaysia. There is one important tribe that is Pygmies. I hope you have heard about it. They are present in Congo. Plantation agriculture is dominating in this region. Okay, a lot of amount of deforestation is for plantation agriculture only. For example, sugar and coffee in Brazil. Sugar and coffee, you will find this plantation in Brazil by destroying the Amazon rainforest. You will find cocoa, banana in West Africa. Although banana is found in other regions also, cocoa is dominantly highly found in West Africa. You will find palm oil in Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, but generally the major producer is Indonesia. I think more than 85% of the palm oil is from these regions only, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, and other regions, that is Southeastern Asian nations. So this was about the equatorial climate. So I hope you understood the various points of equatorial climate and you have made notes, because the notes you have made will simultaneously help you in your revision period. So please do make notes and revise them. So that is all for today. If you like it, please press the like button. Please do share and please do subscribe and do see all the videos, because these videos will be very helpful. In the next video we will start the desert type of climate, and slowly in 7-8 lectures we will complete or you can say maximum 10 lectures we will complete the entire important topics of the geography series. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.